distance, but compared.
Hey, what's going on, PLC viewers and fans? It's me, Ian, your CEO, normal streamer and commentator. We're actually fully staffed today, so we got Zach.
Wow.
I was gonna invite Josh.
Just.
It's been a while since you've been here.
Dang, how quickly we forget.
There's a lot of J's in the group, so sometimes I'll just think there's somebody commentating, and I'll be like, Jor?
Just call me Jizz from now on, I guess. I don't know.
But yeah, so we got our normal commentator back from his birthday sprees, Zach, and then also off for a little bit of downtime from his time in school. We've got Jay.
What's up, guys?
Everybody, we're all back today. So this is a great week. I think we've got some really cool shit going on. By that I mean we got the legendary dog giveaway. So I was gonna do the GameStop shiny giveaways because I actually had those, and obviously Entei is really nice with extreme speed. Everybody likes Entei with extreme speed, obviously, but I can't distribute those on GTS. And the last couple weeks we've been doing the giveaways where I have to like add people's friend codes and stuff, and it's just like, it's not that it's not worth it, it's just that it takes a lot of time, and we can get them to less people. So for now, the giveaway is actually going to say that we are giving away the shiny Enteis and the shiny Suicunes and Raikus from the Gold, Silver, Crystal Virtual Console. So they have their hidden abilities, they're all battle ready, and they have different things. So that's their Entei right there. Here's the Raikou. He's pretty cool. And then we've got the Suicune. I'm a big fan of Suicune, personally.
I agree.
What's your favorite dog, Jay?
Probably, I don't know, man. I feel like they're all good. If I had to pick, probably, maybe Entei, because it was on my team last season.
He was on my team too first. That's how quickly we forget.
There's a lot of forgetting in this league. But I don't know, man.
Entei is pretty cool.
I'd have to say probably. I don't know, because I used to use a Calm Mind Raikou back in the day with substitute Calm Mind. It was fun. Raikou can be a beast in the right hands.
Hang on, yeah. Raikou can definitely be a beast, especially under the right circumstances, like last year, that weather ball on Jordan, that was dope.
That was clutch. Super clutch.
Hey, GTS, let us know when you have. I'm changing up I should have gotten to this earlier. I'm changing up the giveaway text.
Hey, Jay, you had a Suicune, didn't you?
I did have a Suicune, which I don't think I used really well last season.
No, I think you used it because I remember it was like super hard to kill.
You did use Suicune. You had Suicune and Entei.
Yeah, Suicune was a mid-season wire pick, and I don't know. Like, for example, like I didn't realize until the end of the season that I got Tailwind, so that actually would have helped a lot last season. But
did it get it before the move tutors?
Yeah, no, it had it.
I don't know.
They had it for the Aura's move tutors at least.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just didn't know about it. Yo, look at our boy Hershey already here.
He's ready to
Hershey,
do it.
what's
so
happening,
loyal,
Hershey?
man.
So loyal.
Comes in every time. By the way, I do have the giveaways from last week that I forgot to distribute. I was sick all this week. I've got some stomach issues, but I've got the Articunos and stuff ready to go. So if you guys want to get last week's MVP and stuff, I know I owe it to Jay. So, you know.
I definitely want that Articuno.
Same.
Yeah, the Articuno's pretty tight. I'm trying to find out. We have this one timers. Here we go. Giveaway. Alright, so I'm about to finish up doing this and then we can get into it. I'm going to go ahead and show off the first match text if you guys want to talk about that one. It's, yeah, it's you versus the birthday boy.
The birthday boy from what was it, on Friday was his birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, I told Steven in the chat I was going to give him a very nice present. And I think I did really well, you know?
Yeah, you did pretty good.
We did?
What'd you say?
What did we do? What did we do?
We gave Steven a present for his birthday.
Oh. I didn't know about this. Nobody
Yeah,
told me.
man.
You weren't involved in the discussion.
That hurts, actually. But alright.
Alright, cool. So, if you guys want to get your legendary dogs before I start, we're going to be doing the giveaway stuff, so hang on, let me go ahead and post that. Hashtag giveaway. Boom. That's what it looks like. If you want your legendary dog, follow those instructions and we'll get them to you. We have Suicune, Entei, and Raikou ready to go. We have an even distribution of all of them, and we can always get more. In addition to that, we have your... Oops, let me switch back to that so people can see. We have your MVP from last week ready to be given away, and then we have, you know, any of the MVPs you guys missed. The Shadow Lugia event, we've got the Mew event still. We have, excuse me, the Sceptile event, Aromatisse, Scrappy Doo, Marowak, and those are all the giveaways we still. And we also still have, obviously, the Game Boy versions of the Lugias and Ho-Ohs. As well as I have one Darkrai to give away if anybody wants one. So we've got some cool stuff to give away for the long-time viewers and the new guys. We still have Wish Chansey if you guys want that one, and Hoopa Unbound still is on deck as well.
Nice.
So we've got plenty to give away, but the primary giveaway this week is through GTS, where you will just ask for an Entei level 100, a Suicune level 100, or a Raikou level 100. After depositing a Magikarp onto GTS, let us know when you did so in the comments, and I will get on and distribute that Pokemon to you. So without further ado, these are the DS recording VLC replays. So here we go. This is this week. It's Jay versus Steven.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So I guess we should probably get into discussing these teams.
Yeah, go for it.
Man. Guess I'll talk about my team first. So, as a lot of people in the league know, Steven is very electric heavy and water heavy. But recently, he's been trying to make some moves to, you know, get away from that shell. And I kind of caught on to it. So, one of the things I was fearing was his bear tick, because I do have a slight weakness to ice. So, I had something for it just in case he brought it. Odin Executor has probably been one of my best mon when I do bring it in certain matches. It was really good against Jordan. It was really good against Zach. Those were the only times that I brought it. So it's always been clutch for me. Sableye is one of my staples. Prankster is one of the best abilities in the game, in my opinion, especially on a Pokemon that just has such a big move pool. Yeah. Mega Otaria has been my Mega this whole season. It's still been really clutch. It's picked up a lot of KOs when it's brought out. Everyone knows my love for Beware from last season, and I picked it up this season because I feel like, unlike last season, I could just give it more support, which is something I didn't really have last season. So I picked it up on the wire just because I know I could get more out of it than I could before, and just its typing. I really like the fighting normal, which I think it does my work. Zach knows how much I love Muck. I was in his DMs a lot last season, almost every week asking for it.
And ever since he got it, I wanted it back.
I know, it was actually embarrassing, but you know, now, as he just said, now he wants it back. I'm just like, get out of here, bro.
he was like, you had it long enough. Now it's my turn.
It's my turn now, man. And then Mammoth Wine, which I got in the trade from Ian. Every time I brought him, he's also been really good. I like his ice ground typing.
I really love Krookodile, but I wish I never gave him to you.
Oh.
He's such a good I'm saying he's such a good Pokemon, man. That was a good trade for you.
No, I agree. I was clutch.
Yeah, Mammoth one is there just because Steven, has his Raichu, his Amogas, and his Magnezones. So just in case you brought that, I had this beast on deck. And yeah, man, that's my team.
Well, all right. I feared with Steven a little bit, before their match. So
Sorry, you
I guess,
fearied him?
yeah, I feared with him.
Man.
I feared with him. We even played on Showdown, and
Clearly, one of us hasn't watched the King's speech.
Oh man.
okay.
Nobody gets that one? That's a great reference.
No,
I mean,
no,
I got the
didn't.
reference, but it's okay.
Anyway, so with further ado, we got a Alolan Raichu and Hitmonlee.
I think you meant
Both
without further ado.
Okay, Zach, please.
Anyway, so we have Alolan Raichu and Hitmonlee, both with Fake Out. So either one of them can pretty much shut down a specific mon on their side of the board, and then the other one can attempt to hit whoever can hit harder. So that's pretty nice. We also have Nidoqueen in the ranks. Nidoqueen hits his, if you've noticed on Jay's team,
I gotta say
access
it's
to a lot of
Nidoqueen for the last time.
Ian, I hope you get a stomach ache. Alright, anyway. Nidoqueen, tomato, whatever. She's here because Jay has a lot of poison types on his team, has a lot of mons that really don't appreciate her typing and her really wide range of move pools that are powered by sheer force. So I can definitely say out of all of the mons on this list, that thing was probably a low-key threat. Possibly. And then we also have Lapras over here. Lapras.
Stop bringing it.
Well, anyway, Lapras. This Lapras in general has a really funny set that I really didn't necessarily care for too much, but Steven did use it to some pretty decent effect in our testing on Showdown, so I didn't tell him anything to change it or anything. He definitely is doing a different set this time. This is something that's utilizing his hydration support along with rest to make it a lot more tanky, and has some different moves than what you would normally expect. Yeah, because with hydration and rain, rest you automatically recover from your sleep after the turn.
Oh.
So you got Politoed over here. Politoed set in the rain, supporting Lapras and Beartic with their abilities. Obviously smacking hard on possibly Mamoswine. And then we also got Beartic here to clean up the tree and the bird. I think that's really all about I can say about
Beartic, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm disappointed in?
What's up, Ian?
Like, I was thinking about it, and we all know, no spoilers for next week, but everybody here and in the league knows what Steven dropped this week.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all aware of what happened.
Right.
I definitely
And
liked what happened. That's all I'm going to say about
well, here's the deal. Homeboy, if he had made the right moves in the early season, or arguably, I know this is over, this has been said a lot, but arguably have drafted better. But if he had made the right moves early season, he could have been fine. He could have had a salvageable team for sure.
I personally told him, I think we were talking a little bit about how we've both been doing lately in the season. And I told him that I think, honestly, that move he made when he traded Sceptile for Aggron was a poor choice because...
Well, he traded it back again. Like, essentially, they were lending it to each other. Which, who lends a Pokemon for 1 week?
No. That's what I was about to get to. That's what he told me. Josh asked him for a favor. That it was like a couple weeks ago. Actually, it was a couple.
First of all, who would ever ask that favor? And second of all, who would ever fulfill that favor?
Well, obviously, Josh and Steven did. So that's what happened. Anyway, so a couple weeks ago, Josh was like, "Yo, Steven, I could really use that septile. Let me borrow it."
Hashtag
guess
inside jokes.
I guess he's like, "Okay." So they do it, and then the following week, Steven's like, "All right, let me get my septile back." He's like, "No, wait, I have to do this trade. I have to do this trade, and then you can get it back next week." Well, guess what? It was a week too late. It was.
Damn. That
I was
blows.
actually expecting him to bring Agron this week, which actually would have been quite a pain because that was something I did prep for. I was surprised that he didn't bring it.
That was actually a little more of a both of us. We felt like that you had so much access to stuff that could destroy Agron. I told him it wasn't worth it.
All right.
Because of Beware, Mamoswine, and Marowak.
Yeah.
So I'm going up against Josh this week. Not to belabor the match, but I'm going up against Josh this week, man, and he got Agron back, and I was like, man, I was just
I gotta deal with this.
I was just like, can you just not?
This Agron is just so annoying with Comfey.
Can you just not?
Hey Josh, if you're listening, can you just not?
Josh, don't do it anymore.
Don't do it anymore. That thing you do, stop.
Alright, anyway, I'm going up against him this week. We got some great matches for week 8, but I'll talk about those near the end. You guys ready to just kick this one off?
I'm ready.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, go! And we're off.
To my usual narrations, my matches.
Oh yeah, you usually do almost all the commentary on your own matches.
Yeah.
The thing about Steven was that he was really easy to predict. I know that's kind of harsh, but like, I don't know. It kind of just made sense.
I felt like he just wasn't in his zone in this match. Like I don't know what it was, but and like
it was one, it was his birthday.
Man.
One, it was his birthday, and two. I mean, you've lost a lot less than Steven, but at the same time, you've taken your losses harder. So imagine coming into like one win.
Oh yeah, no, I can absolutely agree with that.
And just being like discouraged.
It was actually pretty funny because I was talking to him after it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying he's been telling Austin that he hates the league.
Oh really?
It's been like I hate that league. And then last night he was like, "I'll be a commentator next year, but I don't know about playing."
Oh,
damn,
man, that's rough.
I didn't know it was like that.
I'm confused.
I mean, I remember I talked to him. Like, I talked to him about, like, afterwards, like, everything that happened. He was just kind of like, I'll be honest, I don't really feel like doing this anymore. And I'm like, I don't really blame you. You know, there's not, like, once you're, like, out of a playoff spot, like, indefinitely, it's kind of hard to keep coming back. I've not told him, I was like, dude, just start playing janky shit, bro.
That's what I said to him. That's exactly what I said to him. I was like, not only can you play janky shit, but you can do whatever you want now. Like, you can pick whatever you want. You can just be disruptive if you want to be disruptive. It's like, if you're not making playoffs, you can have fun with it.
I don't think he could be disruptive if his team is like what it looks like. And
no, I'm saying mid-season wires coming up. Mid-season wires coming up. He could fucking fuck a lot of people.
Oh, no. That was a whole nother reason he got Samurott.
That's just a waste of time, man.
No.
That's just me.
Listen. He got Samurott and he has Sceptile, so now he's gonna try to do those pledge moves together.
Oh,
that's funny.
That's pretty dope.
See how they work. I'm a fan of the fire grass pledge the most.
I like the what was it? I think it's the water grass, where like it basically makes like a hazard for a while, where like everything on your opponent's team is like halved in speed.
Yeah, but you also get like health back at the end of every turn.
Does it do that?
I'm pretty sure.
That'd be broke.
The moves aren't
bad.
About
Steven is that he has a lot of nice nicknames. I give him that. Like the nickname on his Lapras, I saw it and I was like, oh, that's cute. You know.
What's the nickname on his Lapras?
I think if anyone has some like
something steed, like water steed, something like that.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Yeah. I think I definitely have some good nicknames.
Zach, it's not about you. We're not talking about you right now.
Well, you know what? I just wanted to talk about me.
It's not about you, man.
So what did you say when you saw this confuser, man?
Honestly, man,
were you confused?
No, I was confused when I saw that Parrish song second turn. I literally started laughing out loud. I was like, "What the hell is this guy trying to do? What is this guy trying to do?"
That actually is... Go ahead.
Yeah, like this was prediction where like I knew he was going for the Earth Power. I'd had a flying type, so I was just like, let me just send homie in, my guy Nimbus, and then let me just kill this Lapras real quick.
Imagine Parrish song with someone like Shadow Tag or Arena Trap, though.
I tried to do that. I did that versus you in exhibition last year.
Really? Oh yeah, I was pissed. I was like, "You pussy!"
I got it off a couple times versus you, actually.
Yeah, it's not a bad strategy, honestly. See, that's the janky shit that you need to be bringing to the table. I've been bringing janky ass shit this whole year, and I've been helping a couple other players, so like a lot of their spreads have been equally as janky. And there's a match this week where literally the jank layout
master
fucking is the reason he won.
That's
I'm not gonna name the person, but it'll come up and you'll see it and you're gonna be like, damn.
That's what's up. So did this bear have a salt vest?
Yes.
Nice. I was like, there's no way he's surviving all these hits and he doesn't have something backing it up.
This was like a what the F, because I thought the Nidoking was gonna die. But I'm just like, at this point, it was just one hit anyway, so I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That thing wasn't even a threat at that point.
Yeah,
that EQ was clutch, though.
You're right. So I knew he was going for the fake out, so I sent in Sableye so he wouldn't get the effective, and I think I did a double switch into Muck. Yeah, this is a double switch into Muck, so that, since it's a special wall, still wouldn't get hit as much. Which is actually weird, because he actually targeted Muck instead of Sableye, which I was like, why would you? I think he just wanted to get the bear off the field, no matter what.
Yeah, nah, that's fair. I don't think he could have dealt with the bear.
Yeah,
man. So it's funny. Speakman was talking in chat this week. Not to get off the point of the match, but Speakman was talking in chat this week. He's like, I don't like to make risks or whatever, but if you look at his last 3 weeks of matches, he's won on luck.
Dang, that's some harsh, salty words, sir.
It's not salty words. I was saying there was like he would get frozen and then thaw out the first turn or something. You know what I mean? Like
sometimes.
I'm just saying RNG has just been like, we want Speakman. like
I don't know.
I was talking about it with a couple other players, and we were analyzing the matches. And it was like he got some really clutch and important like luck moments that like weren't necessarily decisive points of the match, but it's like it could have turned things around. You know what I mean?
I mean, sometimes it's just like that, bro.
No, yeah, exactly. Nobody's saying it's not. I was just saying. I thought it was funny that he was like, I try not to rely on luck, but then luck's been on his side, and then he goes to the blackjack table, puts some money down, gets blackjack first round, and is like, I'm cashing out. It's like the luck gods are on Speakman's side this year.
This match was long. I actually thought this match was like a couple minutes short. But I'm pretty sure this is the end right here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, it's game.
Yeah.
Solid 6-0 for me. I've been wanting a 6-0 for
damn, man.
I wanted a 6-0 last week, man. I was just upset that I didn't get it. But at least I got this.
So, Jay, what did you think about the sets that I told you that we thought you were gonna bring? When I told you about the Mega Sableye and the with Calm Mind.
And I remember I was telling you, I'm like, Zach, you think like some real crazy shit. Excuse my language, but I don't know. Like I like Mega Sableye for when it's regular form, and on my team is what I mean.
That's fair.
So who knows? Maybe one day I'll just bring it.
This next
That's the
match.
thing. You don't. That's the thing. You haven't been bringing it, so when you do, it's gonna be scary. 'Cause
Right.
people won't be seeing it.
Yeah, man.
Or I already have the next match queued up. The thing
Who is
about
that?
Jackson this week, it's Jackson versus Zach. The thing about Jackson this week is like, he was like, I'm just gonna try it because like, you know, I was laid up all week, so I didn't really help that many people. I helped like one player this week, and then like I didn't really help them. Well, I helped 3 players, but they had asked me like really early in the week, and I got it out of the way early. But like Jackson didn't really come to me about this one, and like then he didn't even like talk to me when. Hang on. He didn't even talk to me when the match was going on, or like let me know what was going on. And Jackson's like knowledge of Pokemon, like I said, is really minuscule. So he just slapped some stuff together that he had lying around, and was like, "Let me see if it works."
Well, I guess we find out if it works.
We will find out if it works.
You
Let
want
me
to talk
do
about
the
these
giveaway.
teams real quick?
Yeah,
You go
man,
for
I
it
guess
on yours.
I'll go
All
with
right.
Jackson first. Oh, I mean, you go first, Zach.
Oh, sorry.
I just always go
Okay.
left to right, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes it a little easier for people, I guess. Anyway, I saw all the Pokemon on his team from Team Preview, and I'm like, he's got literally free water types, no ground types, which he does have in his arsenal. So I was like, I really have no reason not to lead with Magnetric. So I lead with Magnetric. Very strong Pokemon. Hits super fast and super hard with those Thunderbolts, and the Intimidate could have been really useful for either Cloyster, which he does lead with, or the Gyarados if he led with that. So that was definitely a good turn 1 bring in. And then we also got a Moongus over here. The typical sets supporting the team of Rage, Powder, and Spore. Nothing really new going on there. We got a couple new additions to my team, actually. We got Malamar here. It's got Contrary and Superpower, so it makes it really difficult to take down once it gets those boosts up. Really nice mana. I've been doing a little testing with it. I've been liking it. We got Slowking here. Slowking, Special Sponge. Man, this Slowking's been putting in work. That's one thing I can say for certain this season. Slowking's been putting in the work. Really helping solidify those wins for me.
You know what I look forward to? I hate to interrupt you on the Slowking, but you know what I look forward to is off-season? Those shiny, soft reset streams. Like, I actually liked that one. I don't know why. It was fun.
Okay.
So we gave away one Entei already. We're giving away the Suicunes and the more Entei's right now, guys. So I see your Pokemon on GTS, and I'm giving you your Pokemon. Just make sure that, you know, you like and follow and share for it. Continue, Zach. You were on Gliscor?
Yes, we are on Gliscor. Gliscor has been he's been a jack of all trades on my team, doing
No
a
kidding.
variety of different functions, and I didn't really get to utilize it this week, but he's definitely there to support the team any way he can. And then we got Jan Mega over here, my newest addition to my team. He's got speed boost, really powerful access to moves, and once those speed boosts get going, he gets really difficult to stop.
Yeah,
Especially
for sure.
if you don't got no priority.
Or like Trick Room.
Mm-hmm.
That's a solid team right there, man.
Yeah, your team's been getting a lot deadlier over the last couple weeks.
Definitely had some work to do, but we're getting there.
you got your rhinoplasty and it'll work out. So, he leads. Jackson leads Aromatisse and Cloyster. Not a great lead, especially against the things that you brought. And like there. First turn, he doesn't protect, so that's the only spoiler I'll give you. So he doesn't protect first turn, and he doesn't know either of those Pokemon because again, his experience is limited to like Generation 1. So like he doesn't know any of your Pokemon. He doesn't know what type they are or whatever. Although, arguably, you could say that that thing is yellow, and it's probably electric type.
Probably.
And that thing looks like a mushroom, so it might be a grass type. You know what I mean? But regardless, so he brings Cloyster and Aromatisse, and then he brings... So he brings 2 of his possible megas here, which is an interesting strategy that not everybody's kind of take advantage of yet. But it's a strategy that is like... makes your opponent be like, what is his mega? Especially with the last couple weeks of how Jackson's used his Slowking, where it was his mega, but he's brought it out and then utilized its regenerator and then brought it back out to go mega. So that's been super interesting. And then he has the Klefki, which is arguably one of the greatest support Pokemon of all time. And his, I think he was thinking you were going Hail. So he brought the soul. What is that thing again? I can't remember. The gummy bear.
Reuniclus.
Yeah, Renulicus or whatever. And that Pokemon is dope. But it was clearly he thought you were bringing, snow.
Right.
So then he brings in his Gyarados, which is pretty clearly no problem. Anytime. If you want any of the other Pokemon, by the way, on the giveaways, just feel free to pop up another Magikarp, and we will send it out there. Also, please follow us. I see we already went from 21 followers last week to 24 already this stream, so we're building momentum, guys. And let us know how we can improve the stream, and also let us know which Pokemon you're looking forward to for giveaways, because we do it every stream as well as all week long on GTS with our MVP Pokemon. Oh, by the way, on that last match, you guys think anybody MVP? I know it's a 6-0. Those usually don't get them.
Not really.
Nothing really that really solidified the match.
Yeah.
That's true. Alright, so I'm going to continue giving these guys away, and without further ado, I'm ready to kick it off if you guys are.
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
Oh, wow, there's a lot of people looking for Lugias and shit. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go! We're off! This match is interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Wow, these legendary dog giveaways are popular. This is the most popular giveaway we've done so far.
Really? Like more popular than the Shadow Lugia?
Dude, yeah.
I wasn't there for that.
Well, the Shadow Lugia was hard because
you had to trade it.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, exactly, because you had to trade it over or whatever. So we had to add people to do it. But that's why I wanted to do something that I could utilize GTS over. But so far, we've given away 9 Pokemon.
Oof.
I know.
That's crazy.
Hey, man. We're loving the love that y'all are giving us. Thanks for viewing our stream.
Yeah, exactly, guys. Thanks so much. Oh,
Hope
and
you
then
stick around.
Thank you, Mario Lim, for following us, bro.
And so this Cloyster just goes down in one hit.
I was real disappointed when I was like, yo, okay, so you see an electric type Pokemon you don't protect?
Yeah.
And that's Aromatisse goes to sleep.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna go for like some trick room shenanigans, so I was like, my Spore is gonna go off and just.
You see, that's another thing. Like last week, you know how I was saying there's clearly some, or 2 weeks ago I was saying there was some moves that kind of. He woke up.
Wakes up immediately.
That kind of made it seem like Jackson didn't have a full grasp on what he was doing. You know what I mean? And that's definitely, wow, twice. That's 2 moves that he was not sure. He was just focused on getting his Trick Room off, which is like, that's not always the answer, bro.
Yeah, especially when you're at a type disadvantage.
Dang, this poor Gyarados, man.
So I see this Gyarados, and I'm like, there's 2 things that are going to happen here. Either they're going to Mega and Dragon Dance, or Mega and Earthquake. If he Dragon Dances, either one of those options, I'm going to hit it hard, and hit it for heavy damage, and then Amoonguss could finish it off. So I was like, I'll gladly take the 1-for-1. So he does take the heavy damage, like I predict, but he Ice Fangs the Amoonguss, doing barely anything. And
he wants that mushroom dead, man.
Yeah. He definitely didn't like that mushroom for very good reason.
Yeah. think he knew that since it was just on the field, he would probably never get up Trick Room.
Right.
Just try every time like Aromatisse would wake up, just get hit with Spore again.
And I felt like at this point, I could switch into my Yan Mega, get a speed boost at the end of the turn, and basically have a free switch in without it taking any damage.
Smart play, Zach. I like it.
Yeah. Yo, Ian, you like that nickname?
Which one? Senko Deca?
Nah. The Yan Mega.
Oh, hang on. I can't see. Hang on. It's coming back up. Draco Sack.
Dragonfly, Draco Sack.
Yeah.
So he Thunder Waves the Denko Sekka, knowing that I can't be paralyzed. And Overheat just Oko.
He doesn't know that. That's the thing.
I know,
I
know.
As you said, probably just like a lack of experience.
Yeah.
He had no fucking idea.
Jay, by the way, Overheat O-Code. If you didn't see that.
You already KO'd 3 of his Pokemon. Listen, you don't tell me anything. You know,
if there's one thing that you can garner from this match, Zach, is that some of your Pokemon are getting those KOs up on the top KO list.
Yeah.
Also, for those of you that don't know, at the end of the season, it's not solidified yet. We don't know if we're exactly doing it yet, but there was a talk of like we're gonna have quite a few MVP Pokemon. We're actually gonna have more than 12. So basically what I was thinking is we do a tournament where everybody has access to all 12, but they can only use like 3 or like 12 of those Pokemon. So they have to pick 12 of them and then go through the tournament with only those 12. So like what team would you make out of the like 17, 18 of MVP Pokemon this season, you know?
Guess I'll have to watch and find out what wins.
Yeah.
So I hit it with the Z move, hoping to do some decent damage to it. I know this thing is bulky as all heck, but it refuses to go down easy.
Is this his last Pokemon?
Yes, it is his last Pokemon. So he just goes full out on the offensive. Yanmega's about to take a nosedive. And I'm like, I'm not going to risk trying to protect because I don't know if I could actually survive it. So I'm going to switch out and not risk the possible Z move.
And
oof,
the burn. So that's it for him. Dazzling Gleam hits. Does not kill. And
I was actually a little upset with myself because I forgot that Amoonguss is actually faster than my king. So Amoonguss comes in here just to steal the kill away from him. That would have aligned King and Slowbro up with the same number of kills. I know it's a small victory.
So sad.
I know it's a small victory, but hey, we take those.
We take those. Small victory, but it was a 6-0 win. Get out of here, Zach.
For those of you guys that don't notice, we always put up not the most boring matches first, but we put up the less exciting matches first, and then as we ramp up, the more matches get more exciting or whatever. So this is actually a pretty exciting match, and there were some really crucial misplays on some of the parts in here. But have you guys watched this one?
Nah, I don't think I
saw the.
No, I didn't. I definitely
a couple turns.
It's interesting. So, William brings Bronzong, which I think he just got off of the wire last week.
Yeah.
And then Excalibur, which he got in a trade last week from you. So 2 new Pokemon. He can finally Mega Evolve his Ampharos.
Finally.
He brings that. And he brings his Hitmonchan, which, like, I'm low-key jealous of. Hitmonchan's one of my favorite Pokemon. I wish... Dude, give Hitmonchan a 3rd evolution. Give all 3 of them a 3rd evolution. Imagine, Hitmonlee gets a 3rd evolution, Hitmonchan and Hitmontop all get a 3rd evolution.
Yeah.
And then, instead of getting another branch, Kyogre gets 1 evolution. where he just
Who?
becomes like Tyrogue or whatever. He just becomes like a Tyrogue, like a wandering warrior, you know?
I mean, we already got Fro and Salk. Do we really need any more?
Yeah.
I
base
hate
fighting
throwing
types?
soft.
What?
Sock.
I love throwing sock.
Salk's broken, especially with sturdy.
Isn't he on the
He is not on the list. We decided to cut him from our list, but Fro and Salk probably will be coming into season 4 if we do that.
Oh, well, we're definitely doing it. It's if some, if we have the returning players is the question.
Yeah, nah, Salk will be definitely interesting next season with sturdy. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. So then he's got his Mega Glalie third times.
I just choked in my mouth when you said that.
And then his Starmie. I actually, so get this, I made 4 out of 6 of these Pokemon for him.
That's pretty hilarious.
Especially seeing as he is a power saver. He was the power saver from like last year. Well, first of all, Jay was the power saver, but Jay sometimes wouldn't be available. And if I was really desperate, I'd be like, William. And he'd be like, what do you
I'll be
need?
right back.
Alright, that's fine. He'd be like, what do you need? I'd be like, well, I kind of need this Pokemon. And then he would always put me on blast. Like, oh, look at Ian asking for Pokemon. But anyway, so he got the Starmie, and that kind of rounds his team up. You want to talk about Jalen's team?
Jaden. Yeah, I got you.
Jaden, you know,
Oh.
from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. So Jalen is in desperate need of a rain setter, in my opinion. He isn't doing the greatest this season, but I feel like he could still catch a couple W's if he just gets that Swampert some support. So it is a Mega Swampert, as you guys know. It's very bulky and it does hit very hard.
Dude,
But again, if it's not under rain, it's gonna struggle, especially in doubles, since if he's not gonna run Trick Room. But I'm assuming this week he's gonna run Trick Room. But if he's not running Trick Room, he needs something to support that Mega Swampert.
here's my beef with that. So, all he had to do, all Steven had to do, for those of you that don't know, Steven dropped Politoed this week, inexplicably, onto the wire. And, all he had to do was be like, hey, Jalen, let's coordinate a time where you're available. I'm going to drop Politoed so you can snipe it. Because that would have really, Jalen's team could have gone 0 to 60 with a Politoed.
Right, but at the same time, Steven is a bit of a troublemaker. The drop went down at 3:30 in the morning. And
yeah, I was passed out.
that was wild. I was just I remember I just for some reason I was awake and I just saw that and I was like, what? But yeah, it was smart. We were talking about how Jalen needs a weather setter and how Steven could have, since he did drop Politoed and he really dropped Politoed, that it would have been cool if Jalen would have got Politoed.
Oh, y'all were talking about that Politoed pickup?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I picked that straight up because I'm like, going into midseason, that's going to be great trade bait. Somebody's going to want that from me.
I mean, not that you just revealed it as trade bait. Come on, Zach.
Hey, man.
Dude,
Trade
trade
bait.
bait, nobody wants, if you're telling somebody that, yeah, this is just bait, it's they're not gonna, negotiations aren't going in your favor.
No. I'm not stupid. I know.
I'm in the foot like that. Come on.
No. I know how good Politoed is.
Oh,
I'm not
so
going to trade it
Reese
for
says,
Jank.
Reese says, Steven gave up, bro. No reason to drop the rain setter water type for a regular water type. And it's funny because I actually contacted him the next day. I was like, so, just throw it in the towel, huh? He said, throw it in the Politoed, bro. he said, not that I'm not gonna play. I'm just gonna play. I'll play out the season, but I'm gonna just do whatever I want now, janky shit now.
I feel honestly, if he started doing stuff like that, not necessarily getting rid of Politoed,
It'd be
but
so ironic because he could lose one more time before he. He has one loss before he can't make it, right? Can you imagine he just starts 6-0ing? Just 6-0ing everybody?
I can't imagine. His plus minus is just so abysmal.
Well, I'll tell you right now,
point.
Steven, you go 6-0 straight up. You go 6-0 all the way to make a playoff spot. Bro, I'll give you any Pokemon on my roster. Any Pokemon. Like you deserve it at that point. You deserve it. You did
just
good.
Steven just goes Ultra Instinct in post mid-season.
Samurai OP. Y'all don't know.
Dude, it's got Sacred Sword.
Yeah, I like Samurai actually.
So for those of you that don't know, I'm going to mention it one more time before we kick this match off. Oh wait, did anybody talk about Jalen's team?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot, my bad. Okay, so I was talking about Swampert. How I was saying, he needs a ring setter to help it. But then I saw that he did bring his score guys, which could set up Trick Room. So even though Mega Swampert is slower, it could still, get its decent amount of hits off, considering it doesn't have the best speed in the game. He also has Gramble, which is, again, another slower one that could definitely help on the Trick Room. It also does have Intimidate in a lot of Williams' team. A good portion of it is, physically attacking. He has the Ampharos and his Starmie, which are special attackers. Brings this Rhyperior, another Pokemon that can do that. It can do okay under Trick Room. I just feel like it's just outshined by like Rhydon, like Eviolite, etc.
I love Rhydon Eviolite.
Oh yeah.
I remember that was one of Ian's Pokemon in the first season, I believe, right?
Yeah, he did mad work.
Mm-hmm. Then he brings a fairy variation of Ian's Titus. Really, really solid Pokemon in my opinion. Then he brings this Scolipede, which is something that I really want from Jalen's side. I'm not gonna hide it. It's something that I wanted to draft, but it was already taken by that time. But yeah, I just think it's a really solid Pokemon. It has access to speed boost, and I just feel like if it gets set up in the right situation, it could do a lot of speed.
Bro, turn 1 you go Swords Dance after the speed boost and the baton pass.
Yeah, man, it's
Nasty. Nasty.
That's disgusting. Alright. So yeah, Scoliopede's really awesome though. I'm a big fan of Scolipede. I honestly was gonna get him as well, and then I was gonna get Ian Mega, but again, by the time it got around to me, it was gone. I just can't imagine. Like, imagine that you actually got to draft your dream team, and then just you couldn't even drop or add anything. Like, you could go through the whole season with the same team. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I know it looks stingy, but this is exactly what I wanted.
I'm surprised you actually moved Clefable this week.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
that was crazy.
Clefable's ready to go. Clefable was ready to go, you know what I mean? And like I needed that Executor.
Really? No, I don't mean that in a weird way. I'm just saying, like, I'm just surprised. That's all.
I'm not like John and I'm not like Josh and Steven. Like, I don't just lend shit.
He said I'm not like John. Listen, man, all I'm saying is Ian's been sick this whole week. He wasn't thinking right, and I took the opportunity, and he made a decision, and it's just now it's already submitted.
After smoking so many trees, he wanted his own tree.
Exactly. So now he's kind of asked out for the rest of the season, but I'm in a good spot.
Yeah.
Well, listen, all I gotta say about that is that I didn't even want that Pokemon anymore. Like, Clefable's garbage.
Oh, damn. how quickly we turn on our beloveds.
Anyway, without further ado, we'll go ahead and kick this one off. You guys ready?
Yeah, man.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. William versus Jalen. So they posted simultaneously first to last and second to, last and second to last, which was William placed second to last and Jalen placed last season. people really wanted to see this match, and this first turn is kind of bonkers.
This first turn was funny as hell.
It's real funny. It's real funny, actually.
Alright.
I wanted to say something about it earlier, but it's just so funny. So, Swampert
Mega Evolves. Classic, classic Jalen, That was perfect. I'm not gonna
That's how he does.
Those are the protect right here, and then
that's questionable. That's a questionable play.
Well, I mean, it did stop some damage from coming in. Gorgeist uses Trick Room. Now, you must be thinking, yeah, you know, Jalen's in a good spot. But then Will, with the counter Trick Room right back at you, man.
Thing is,
nothing happens now.
They did not both know that they had Trick Room. But I made both of their teams, and I knew that it had I knew that they both had Trick Room. So when it started out, when I was watching the replay, I was like, no. and then they did it. So Will has to use a whole nother team on Trick Room, or turn on Trick Room. And do you see that what happened there? That Excalibur O-code that Gorgeist. Like, he could have done that in the first turn, stopped the first Trick Room, and then busted off a second Trick Room.
I don't think it O-coded the Gorgeist. I think it was just using Phantom Force.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right.
Come on, Ian. Come on, bro.
That Phantom Force, though.
Yeah, that thing is strong.
Especially on Gorgeist. Gorgeist is such an interesting Pokemon, man.
I love Gorgeist. It's one of my favorite ghost types. I just wish... I was so upset because I loved her Pokemon design so much when I saw her. I was like, I have to have her. Grass Ghost Pumpkin, cutie, need to have her. And I'm like, fuck. They missed a perfect chance to have a Jack-o'-lantern with the ability Flash Fire. It even gets fire moves.
It should have Flash Fire.
That would have been awesome. Would have got rid of its weakness to fire. Excuse me.
And all normal and fighting attacks.
Yeah, it would have been awesome. It would have boosted her flamethrower damage and gave her an extra immunity.
Arguably a better situation for her.
Instead of like freaking Frisk. But I would have really loved to use Gorgeist this season. And who knows? Maybe I'll pick it up.
Yeah, we still have a lot of weeks left. For those of you that are panicking, like, we've got this upcoming week is the 8th week. Then we have our mid-season week, which we're probably going to do a stream still, but it'll be like exhibitions and stuff, you know. We'll probably do like a series of exhibitions of all the Pokemon that people dropped, you know, that no longer are on any teams. And then we'll see, you know, what we can go from there. But we'll do like a wire exhibition, you know.
Actually, and I did have a question about that.
Yeah.
So this upcoming weekend, since mid-season starts the 12th, which is a Monday, are we still gonna have like?
Yeah. So technically, you get, and I went over this in the video a little bit, but technically, between the end of week 8 and the beginning of week 9, you have 4 and 4 for transfers, because you have your normal 1 and 1 right before midseason. Then you have a 2 and 2 on midseason. Then at the end of midseason, you have another 1 and 1 before this week 9.
All right.
So a total of 8 possible changes.
That's insane.
Yeah. I mean, midseason is designed to be the biggest shakeup of all.
Right.
Doesn't always happen that way, though.
That's true. But hey, I'm looking forward to it. I got Politoed now. I can go so many different directions right now.
Did Jalen name his Granbull Cardi B?
Cardi B.
He definitely did. He definitely did.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm glad they got rid of hidden moves. HMs.
Oh, for sure. HMs were so unnecessary.
So retarded. Everybody had to have an HM slave.
I was when I was playing the Virtual Console Gold version, I'm like, oh wait, that's right. I have to have an HM Pokemon on my team at all times.
Oh yeah,
this
that's
sucks.
Worst part is there's like 9 HMs, so you gotta have like 2 of them.
Yep.
Oh, Scorpion just goes down when it hit. That's a shame.
Freeze dry. It's like, okay, you have double edge. I know you do. That would have killed.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't think it would, but that's just because this Pokemon is just so trash. So I don't think.
Well, no, it would have
right.
killed because
That's
it would have
just
got stab and a 33% boost, and double edge itself already does a lot
yeah,
more.
It wouldn't have killed. Glalie is the worst Pokemon on Earth, in my opinion.
It's really not even that
You know
bad.
what?
Zach, who asked you though?
Grow up, Jay.
Grow up, Jay. Nah.
You
Anyway,
If anything,
Here we
you
go.
should have dropped Altaria and Sableye and just kept Glalie.
Zach, I already
Just-
smoked you this season. I don't want to hear any lip from you at all. Relax. Don't.
And who was on your team when you smoked me? Glalie, that's right.
It didn't do anything.
It
I'm like-
did everything.
Like, it was there, but all you did was just spam protect for like 90 turns.
It was there for moral support.
for
did
more
what it had to do. I was actually surprised about this.
What happened? Oh, the Continental Crush?
Yeah, I was surprised that it killed because I mean I know it's still like a really powerful move, but it's like Gourgeist is a grass type. It resists that shit.
It doesn't resist.
Grass type doesn't resist ground?
Not rock. It resists ground,
Oh.
but not rock.
That was rock. My bad.
Very good. They all kind of look the same after a while.
Rocks or grounds is violent.
Yeah.
Let me smash you into the center of the earth and create a nuclear explosion.
It's actually pretty interesting because if you look at Jalen's and Will's team, they got a lot of good sleeper mons on their team that I don't know. You would really.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zach. You can go. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say like they got a lot of good sleeper mons that just. I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like they. It feels like they could get more play than they do.
Right.
I think again that comes down to what we were saying about Jackson and like no offense to these guys, they've both gotten way better than their first initial seasons, but it comes down to kind of a lack of experience on how to like best
Yeah.
flesh
No, I
your
think
Pokemon out. Like
Right.
why is Ampharos not mega evolved already?
Because
Well, it was a Z move, Ampharos, wasn't it?
and
Oh, yeah,
because
you're
he
right.
decided to bring Mega Glalie. Oh, like even the name, just whatever.
I don't know, man. I mean, at some point, maybe people just stop really caring to try and like actually get better and just rely on people's advice. I don't know.
So this match is really long. This match is like really, really long, and we're gonna skip a part of it because it's retarded. But essentially, I was helping John out this week, and
Did you answer Hershey's question?
oh, what was his question? I didn't see it. What?
I think Hershey was asking about shiny Sceptile. Do you have a shiny Sceptile to give away?
I think I still have a shiny Sceptile. Yeah. I'll
Just your
check.
luck, man. You still have one left over.
Hershey, we got you, bro.
I'm not
If
sure
he
if
doesn't
it's
think-
shiny or if it's not shiny.
You know what? There's no choice. If it's not shiny, you better make it shiny.
Yeah, Ian.
It's Hershey we're talking about here.
You're right.
Respect the name. Forget all these scrubs, man. Play my match. Freaking Jordan.
Jordan,
That's funny.
I don't even know why he's all amped about his match.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, damn, Ian. Sheesh.
I wouldn't have been amped.
Actually, speaking about the Jordan, I actually am upset about you. You know what? 'Cause there's something that happened in that match, which, you know what, I was just like, bro, come on, bro.
There's a couple things. Anyway, I'm not even going to talk about these teams. We've seen everything from both of these players. The only exception being the Oranguru in this match, which is actually a pretty clutch mon. So we're just going to skip it. Or we're not going to skip it, but we're going to go ahead and start it. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. So these are longtime friends, first time fighters. They Josh usually helps John make his Pokemon. I helped John make his Pokemon this week for him. And we had a clutch strategy. And this first turn is something that kind of went really wrong. I wish he would have taken advantage of this. Because we even talked about it. So, here we go. It starts
Look
out...
at Jack Black over here.
Yeah.
Such, like that's like the pinnacle of like good acting.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, I'll kick your ass from here to Tiananmen Square. So we even talked about how Rock Slide is not effective against the Breloom, who is the problem. This is why we did this, though. I picked the Ally Switch so he could do this because I knew that thing was going to try Mach Punch or something. It was a risk. He goes for Rock Slide, and we even talked about doing Aerial Ace on Breloom to get it out of the way first turn. Damn. And then he doesn't do it. So, like, if he had done that, Breloom would have died. Josh already would have been at a disadvantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting rid of that Breloom would have been, like, key.
Yeah.
Ally Switch is, I think we saw a move last
Zach
week,
used it, and it inspired me to use it on this. And then here's why. Because I knew he was going to target Mega Aerodactyl with, like, Breloom and shit. So I was like, I have to make a way for John to kill Breloom without dying.
Did that Aerodactyl have Aerial Ace?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, should have killed him.
But he didn't. He went for the Rock Slide. I guess because he was hoping to kill... He was hoping to kill Talonflame, but it was like, that was a bad call, though.
If you notice, though, every time Josh brings Talonflame out, it always protects first and then Z moves.
Right.
Yeah, that's true, actually. So, good thing to note from my match with him this week.
Bring that feint. But yeah, Ally Switch is super clutch because it has priority.
It's very situational, though, and you see that's why he brought out his Zarina, because he wanted him to try to use Ally Switch, and John and I had talked about that too. I was like, as soon as he brings Zarina out, he wants you to try Ally Switch, so you got to just not do it, like do something against what he thinks. And basically, we had kind of read Josh this week. We definitely read. Here comes the Z move you were talking about. Right. Yeah. We had read him, and like if John had followed the plays that we talked about, he would have won.
I literally don't even think he's brought any other Z move other than Talonflame every week.
I mean, can you hate on a priority Z move?
No, but like he still has so many other good tools that he could utilize, like priority Tailwind.
Yo, so Zarina's on that trade block though. That's a hot item.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to pick that up for my match this week.
Who do you play this week?
Jordan.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah, I know.
Did we watch that match already?
No, that match is coming up.
Do it again, motherfucker! See, it's things like this. Okay, so you could have definitely predicted that Talonflame was going to protect based on the rock Pokemon. So if you had done Aerial Ace on Zarina, she would have died. So you would have had... He could have done two Pokemon.
And Aris was even talking about why not Skydrop or anything.
Yeah, again, yeah, Skydrop even as a possibility.
These Mons, man, they just ain't being used to their full effect, man. oh, Jordan's like, don't do it, Zach, don't do it. Why, Jordan? Why not? I think you haven't had enough abilities that have been stopping you from, using priority.
Don't fake out.
So.
You cannot stop my priority.
Look, man. What you do is rude. It's rude and not
That
playful.
is rude.
And quite frankly, I'm sick of it.
So Larry the Lobster comes out.
Ooh. Is he going to flex? He going to flex on this guy?
The burn was really crucial on that
Oh
Lux
yeah, on
Ray.
Kakashi. Yeah, for sure. Is that his Z move?
No. Wait,
Okay.
maybe.
No, it's definitely not because
No.
he just used a berry.
Doesn't it?
The
Alright,
berry
never mind.
saved his life.
Could have
Yeah, for
sworn
sure.
that like Luxray got guts. But
See, if he didn't have burn, he would have killed Larry the Lobster.
Luxray does get guts, but
Oh,
this
yeah.
one has intimidate,
Oh, this one has intimidate. You're right.
which is arguably a little better.
Depending on the
But-
situation.
But if he wants to make a Luxray set with Flame Orb, like that's totally a strategy.
It's not a bad strategy, actually.
Right.
Oh, and you bring the bug out when there's a bird on the field?
Well, we know how this match is coming.
No, but there's another thing. It's like at the end, there's a chance where... I'll
It
talk
can
about
change.
it. Yeah.
I remember somebody was talking about like when this match happened, there was misplays. I just don't know what happened. This is my first time I'm actually watching.
Okay,
this match.
so... the biggest misplay of all time is coming up.
Oh, don't tell me! Don't tell me!
It's
I
not
gotta
in
see
this.
this.
It's not in this match. It's in. I mean, it's in this match, but it's not in this
He's
play.
not coming. Yeah, not coming up.
You still
Ooh,
have a whole
Ooh.
8 minutes to go.
ooh, that crit on the Brave Bird though. The crit, just to solidify it. Man, and now he's gonna feel bad.
Ragnarok.
Ooh.
Protects.
Well, goodbye, Quiet Bird.
Fare thee well.
Captain finally bites the
Rip.
dust.
Rip Small Gone Bird.
Instruct. Do that
Philip
shit
Butler.
again.
Ooh.
That's cute. I told you
Aw.
you should have got that money in. You should have got that on.
I
Would've
like
been nice
them.
in your
Maybe
team.
I'll trade for him. Who knows?
I mean, there's still time. I would
Lots
get
of
him if I
time.
were you.
Is
I would
John?
get
Has
him.
John traded this week?
I
I'm
don't
not
think
sure.
so. I don't think he did.
John, you watching this?
Yeah, John definitely hasn't traded.
Alright, Ragnarok goes for the protect. Arg. Should have gone for the attack. It's also like, so Ragnarok is his these are his last two, so he can't get rid of that Intimidate now.
But yeah, think
Yeah,
about
it's
that,
pretty much-
dude. Think about that. Orangaru with your Zapdos or your Crocodile with Earthquake and Discharge.
Yeah.
And he can't. He's got telepathy, so he can't get damaged. Be
I
nice.
know, I'm saying, like, that was a really good mon I missed out on. Bow, bow, bow.
Man, what's with this like sensual jazz music?
What's sensual
Like,
jazz
I'm-
music?
Sexual jazz music.
Oh, you guys listen? Are you guys listening to the
Yeah, to
the fight? Just wait till you get the Phillips fight. That arguably has the
I'm just
best.
like laughing, like it's Josh and John about to get like intimately involved after this
Bow,
match.
bow, bow, bow. But no, like
bouncing around that snake.
wait till you hear
Oh,
Phillips'
that crit
music.
hurts. Crit
God,
definitely
so
hurts.
many crits
Okay,
in this match.
Yeah.
So here is where it all kind of goes to shit.
Okay.
No, he does get rid of the Intimidate. There we go. Kakashi comes out, gets his Intimidate off. He's gonna die anyway. And Psychic's gonna do its deal on Larry, right? What?
Ooh.
Oh, Jack Black protects. Boom. Kaukushi. Floral healing. Another opportunity to take out the Comfy. Okay, so Comfy is a big threat. Like, you can't just let it be sitting there. If it's your Pokemon versus Comfy in the end...
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Ooh. Ooh, this was a good move. Ooh, that was a good move.
Do it.
Yes!
Bunkai!
Yes! Get out of here! Oh, that was sick. I like that.
The ally switch, man. So clutch.
Props.
Okay.
Props. Well,
here's the fuck up. Just wait, you know?
Okay. I'm waiting.
So, boom, Draining Kiss. Jack Black still survives. Rock Slide. What? Take that shit, bitch. What? Okay. Alright. Instruct! Wait, what?
What?
Oh, no.
No!
Oh, no!
I didn't know that was
Andy crits! Andy crits!
Crits! That's so terrible.
Josh was on the other end of this like, yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes, fuck up more. Oh my god. I'm so upset about this. He really had it too.
I really hope this doesn't go into like a conflict stall.
So
oh
wait,
no, it
hold
does
on.
actually. So this is why we're gonna skip some. This is why we're gonna skip some of it. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to 13 minutes and no, we're gonna go to 14:20.
14:20.
And 1, 2, 3, 14:20. All right, so it's been a long time coming. These guys are still battling it out, and he also chooses a couple different moves to see which does damage. But Aerial Ace was already doing the most damage, so if he had stuck to Aerial Ace, he would have won.
Damn.
This game?
Yeah, that's game right there.
Oh, 6 HP. I'm a little bit behind, I guess. That sucks.
Like, that misplay just decided everything.
Oh, that's a tough loss, man.
Dude, especially when he was doing so well.
Oh, John. That's
so well.
Wow.
It's a very unfortunate loss.
I have to admit it, Josh. Comfey's the best one. Obviously, much better than Whimsicott, especially when you get instructed to do more.
Yeah, Hashtag when you tell your opponent what to do to beat you.
Please, do it again. Beat my ass.
I dare you to kiss me again.
Kiss me, please.
Alright, so Jordan versus E-Ray Blizzards.
Ooh, we getting into the match of the year right here. What is with this music? What is with this?
What the hell?
I don't remember what music was on. Dude, I was sick, I was up late, I was just trying to get this done before today.
We go from sensual jazz to like some 80s disco bebop.
Hip hop. Alright, one last time before we talk about these teams, excuse me, we are doing the giveaway of all 3 legendary pups. All legendary puppers are being given away.
By the way,
they're shiny. Toss your Magikarp up on the GTS asking for a level 100 of whichever the 3 legendary dogs you want, Entei, Suicune, or Raikou. Let us know you did it. Click follow on the page and we will send you out your exclusive Pokemon. It's the Game Boy version ones too, so they have their hidden abilities.
Ooh. Spicy.
But also for our stream viewers, I've noticed we got a good bit of people here this week. If y'all felt like there was any MVPs in any of these latest matches, let us know. I don't know. Did y'all feel like there was an MVP in Josh and John's match?
Not really.
Like I wanted to vote for Oranguru, but then he
I just think like
I don't think that there's necessarily.
Man,
I don't think that there's necessarily. You can't like if just because you lose doesn't mean that you don't get an MVP mon, but the instruct on the Comfy kind of took him out of the running.
Yeah, that's fair.
If anything, Oranguru was Josh's MVP mon.
That's so funny. You're right. Josh couldn't have won without Oranguru. Yes, let's give away Josh's Oranguru.
But so anyway, we're gonna just go switch to the next match. You guys want to talk about Jordan and Aris?
Jay, you want to talk about Jordan? I'll talk about Aris.
Sure, man. There's a lot of pressure talking about a team when chat. You know, I don't want to get anything wrong. So Jordan starts off with Moltres and Togedemaru. As you guys know, Moltres hits a decent amount hard. I do like its fire flying typing. It's typing that I really like. He brings his Togedemaru, one of his signature Pokemon, probably for fake out support, which is what Jordan's really known for. Along with his spiky shield, which I'm assuming he's brought this week. He has Gengar, it's Speed Demon, you know, can do a lot of things. I thought that, he might I thought Jordan might bring like a cheese Gengar because like the Focus Sash Gengar works, but I feel like he might have wanted some more consistent damage, even though Gengar is extremely frail. He's bringing his Primarina, which has been really clutch for him. I hate Jordan's Primarina. You know, it's one of like his best Pokemon, one that like hates me for some reason. It hits really hard with Choice Specs, and then it also has, I forgot what that one move is that attacks all adjacent Pokemon. It's like its signature. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Sparkling Aria.
Sparkling Aria, yeah. It's like his signature move, and I just hate this Pokemon. Let's put it like that.
I just hate this Pokemon.
Yeah. He brings his Mega Gallade, hits really hard. It's also good speed. It's a really solid Mega. It also can be flinched, which is also like depending Aris has Persian if he can't really fake out the Gallade now, but that's not gonna stop him. And then lastly, Incineroar also for fake out support, I'm assuming, and it also does hit really hard. And Jordan, if I messed up, I'm very sorry.
And let's be real, man. Let's be real here. Incineroar has never been played any better than this season.
Whoa, that is highly arguable. Incineroar in the beginning of Season 2 was putting in so much work, it was ridiculous. And no offense, Jordan, because I know you're there, but I used him better than you ever could have.
Lies and slander.
Anyway. You guys talked about the teams already, so...
No. I gotta talk about Aris's team.
Oh.
Alright, so we got Aris's newest addition to his team, Swellow. I'm actually I'm a huge fan of Swellow, actually. Swellow actually has a very good, very good capabilities on both offensive offense.
It has guts, right?
Yeah, he has guts. He can go with the Flame Orb, with Stab Facade stab, and just smacking things really hard with that guts boosted attack power. But it also, on the special side, for doubles, it gets Boom Burst. So stab, Boom Burst, that's gonna hit hard. So really, he can go either way with it, which makes it really hard to predict. And then obviously we got Persian here. Persian with the fake out support, supporting the team with Parting Shot, really solid mon. And then we got Mimikyu over here. Mimikyu, very annoying mon, man. The disguise, it really just gives it an extra opportunity to set up or do whatever he wants to do with it, and just wreak havoc. And then we got, of course, Ferrothorn over here. I feel like he brought Ferrothorn specifically for his fake out users. He's like, if he's gonna fake me out, he's taking damage, and he wasn't having none of that.
Right.
And then of course we got Mega Camera up here. I was a little surprised he brought Mega Camera up only because Jordan has so much water, but I guess he just didn't care. He was just like, this thing's gonna hit hard, and if he's not ready for it, it's gonna sweep. And then of course, last but not least, we have Vikavolt over here. Super solid mon. I love this mon, man. This thing puts in so much work, and it just refuses to die. Very bulky mon, and it hits hard as a truck. Hope I did you right, Aris. Hope I advertise your team to accurate effect.
I don't think you did, but I'm just kidding.
I think you did, Zach. I'll give you like an A+.
Okay.
Alright, one last thing before we start. I'm posting it in the chat now. Giveaway.
I
If you guys
actually feel pretty proud of myself. You know, I got an A+ when everybody else just gets points. Like, I got graded.
Well,
feels good.
Jay got graded. Anyway, without further ado, we'll kick this match off. It's a pretty good one. That's why it's right down smack dab in the middle here. Because there were actually quite a few good matches this week. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll.
1, 2, 3, go. We did it! We did it! Mammy Simo.
Oh, but this isn't 90s disco bebop? Alright. This straight up is like some like old school like what was that show called Black Dynamite? Yeah, this is something from Black Dynamite.
Listen. Where do you think he got that ultras from?
I don't know.
It wasn't me. I'm saying like you think he went through the wormholes for it?
Oh, probably. That's what I would have did. Beautiful looking bird. Oh, he taunts it. Okay. Ooh, what's this?
With the bug.
Ooh, spicy birdie.
That's that fried chicken right there. Burned by his flame orb, so this is the guts.
Okay, this is the facade.
You know how he loves guts. He's like, I can U-turn too with my bird, bruh.
Ooh.
Oh!
Double switch.
Incineroar comes out preparing his fake out.
And actually, I think because of the eject button, it negates his U-turn from switching him out.
Oh!
Ooh, Jordan. Okay.
Hashtag, why'd you lose, though?
Really? Spoilers.
Come on, Ian. Come on, bro.
Jordan's like, I can't wait to see you in our match. Wait, did we already play our match?
Not yet.
Jordan said you get a C plus on your analysis.
Took that big out.
Did you hear that, Zach?
What?
Jordan said you get a C plus on your, or C minus on your analysis.
No, Jordan, why you gotta do me like that? Well, it's fine. I'm gonna give you a C minus on your team next week when I beat you. Fighting words. Hashtag fighting words.
This has been a rough season for a lot of players, even veterans. Like, it's just been like, I don't think that the draft was imbalanced, but I think that the way certain people drafted made the teams imbalanced. Like, certain people drafted not as cohesively as they could have, you know?
That's fair.
The protect. The triple protect.
Yeah.
The legendary.
That hits hard, man. That hit hard.
It makes you wonder why he didn't Mega Evolve before Protect, because a Z move can power through that.
True. Man, this is just a slaughter fest right here.
Alright, go.
Sing Zap.
Yeah.
Zach, stop sneezing.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless me, I guess.
Or she's salty about the spoiler.
Oh, yes.
Togedemaru. Alright, Mega evolving.
Yeah, you really gotta stop spoiling stuff, Ian, for the stream.
Dude.
Spoiling is not okay, especially before people get to see it. Like, wow, that's so rude.
Gallade is the Yu-Gi-Moto of Pokemon.
Is he?
It's got the dual discs on both arms.
Oh yeah. It's got the unnaturally weird hair.
Yeah.
That's like, for whatever reason, that's just like staple in Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Like, they all have to have really weird hair if they're like main characters. They can't just have normal, like, oh, this dude just has normal brown hair. You know, like, it's gotta have like some highlights in it or something.
Sometimes 2 different highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hair is gray, pink, and blue.
Super extra. I got some lobster claws in my hair. It's just there. It's just...
Alright, so he went for the double protect to stall out that turn. He's bringing Gallade back so the Trick Room cannot hurt him as much. Moltres comes in to hopefully eat a fire move. He's got his fingers crossed. What's Moltres' hidden ability?
I think it's like Flame Body. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great.
Does Flame Body absorb fire moves like Flash Fire?
No.
That's
lame. It's static, but it burns.
That's lame.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely could have used a better ability. Like, I love Moltres too. It's actually my favorite legendary bird, but it sucks. Kinda.
Primarina, another Pokemon we've seen every single week.
Primarina's good, man. It was actually a Pokemon last season that I really wish I didn't get rid of for Azumarill. Because, like, I liked it.
Arguably, Azumarill was a better fairy water, though.
Oh, I mean, yeah. That was just, like, in hindsight, I liked Primarina better.
So rotation battles aren't a thing anymore, right?
Nope. I actually liked rotation battles. They were kind of cool.
Triple battles. Now that's a format that you don't really want to get into.
No. Triple battles is just too much.
It's a lot, dude.
I mean, even double battles, you know, like it takes a lot of experience to get good at.
Yeah, but I think that arguably triple battles is just
Too
it's
much.
not as it's like Battle Spot almost. You know, you basically only have 3 Pokemon.
I don't know.
Goes for the Rock Slide.
It was out of all the additions, it was definitely an unnecessary addition.
Rotation battles were interesting though.
Oh yeah, no, I liked rotation battles. They were funny. It was kind of like everything had ally switch by mechanic.
Okay, protects. Z move coming through, which is Z parting shot.
Oh, see.
Ooh, yep, yeah, it is.
Damn, dude. Z parting shot does not go off.
Actually, it does, but you'll see that next turn, which is unfortunate for Jordan.
It's really weird how that works. No, I do know. I knew what you're talking about. Like, his Pokemon comes in and then benefits from the parting shot, which is weird. Like,
it just didn't get like the effect of lowering
of switching out,
defense, yeah.
which is weird though. Still, because it's like, shouldn't its effects have ended at that turn?
Man,
Guess not, man. That was clutch as hell. Cause now this camera up's back, nigga, just start.
So that's an interesting thing to note, though. Like, so Z parting shot doesn't hit through protect, but then if your Pokemon dies that turn, or presumably if your Pokemon doesn't die, you also get the bonus of the Z parting shot heal.
Oh wow. The net focus blast missing hurt.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Jordan like what other attacking move he had.
He has Heat Wave. He uses it in this next turn.
That's what I'm saying. He had Heat Wave on the Moltres, which could have killed the Frothorn. Could have just put some type of damage on the camera. Like,
and Fire Blast.
Like maybe he wouldn't have won, but still.
Fire Blast wasn't doing any damage to camera.
Yeah.
He would have been better off Shadow Balling.
Unless
that was Choice Gengar. I could have been wrong. That might have been Choice Gengar.
I mean, was it? Because he used Protect a couple times throughout the match.
Oh, then I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't thinking.
Yeah,
about
see,
it.
so like if he had gone Heat Wave and then like maybe something else onto the camera, he might have had that. But overall, a great win, and of the people to lose to a Reese, the only one to lose by a 1-0.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good match.
Yeah,
do you feel like
there was
who do you feel like was the MVP for that match? I felt like Persian really got a lot of work in.
Hang on, I'm looking at the teams.
Maybe either Persian or Ferrophorn.
I think Persian, man.
Persian with the Z parting shot was really clutch.
Persian, yeah, for sure, because it technically happened in the second turn, but it still went off. And if it had not gone off, Camerupt, like let's say it didn't go off, he targeted Camerupt with his Gengar with Shadow Ball. What?
Catch you later, Reese. Great match, bro.
Okay, but let's say he had targeted Camerupt with Shadow Ball with Gengar, and then done Heat Wave with Moltres. He might have been able to do it, but even without that, if Parting Shot hadn't done it the next turn, he definitely would have had it.
Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely wasn't winning with Parting Shot without Parting Shot.
Yeah, but either way, like that was such a clutch match, and that's why it's one of the last ones too, is because like it was so close, it was so good, and just ridiculous.
I'd have to say Persian. So we'll put it up. MVP considered Persian.
Persian is on the MVP.
We still got a couple more matches, so we could have multiple mons delegated, but for right now, we got Persian.
Yeah, right now we're on me versus Speakman.
Ooh, this match.
So, going in, I guess I'll kick it off. By the way, guys, I am still distributing those Suicune, Raikou, etc.'s on GTS. Just deposit a Magikarp asking for a level 100 of whichever of the 3 legendary dogs you want, and I will send it off. Just let us know in the comments that you did it. And then also, please feel free to follow us on our Twitch, our YouTube, whatever. And we will be able to get you more giveaways and hopefully grow our fan base and give more Pokemon players great Pokemon that they can use. But without further ado, I'll talk about my team. So my team is a little new this week. It's a little the same, but essentially I had like this really... I'm still kind of suffering for this really bad stomach pain and stomach issues. And I normally don't even go to the doctor, but my fiance and my brother were basically like, if you don't go to the doctor, we're taking you to the hospital. And I was like, all right, I'm going to the doctor. So I had like a really bad stomach issue, and I didn't get to really do anything with my match this week. So when Friday came along, he actually gave me an extension. We were supposed to do it Thursday. When Friday came along, I like slapped my team together, and I was just like, go for it. And I was in and out of it, but the match is so good that there's literally a turning point. Funny stat, if Persian MVP, it was going to be the first time an MVP doesn't get a KO in the match but still wins MVP. Oh, that's interesting. The strategy was solid, and there's a big turning point in this match that kind of decides the match, and we'll point that out. But so Excadrill, Clefable, Zapdos, you should all pretty much know what they were. This is the first time I use Excadrill, and I struggle with the possibility of even using Mold Breaker. because I thought that like certain things like multi-scale and stuff could really be clutch to negate.
Yeah, no, I can definitely understand your thought process on that. That would have definitely been really good for
But
versus Dragonite.
and then I was
Especially-
like, I saw his team and I was like, he could go Trick Room. Do I want like speed or do I want the extra damage? And in the end, I decided on extra damage, and that kind of bit me in the ass, I would say for sure. But I went for Sand Force instead of Sand Rush. And then we have Clefable, the classic Follow Me, Heal Pulse, Dazzle, Protect. Zapdos is my OG boy. It's the second Zapdos that I use, and this one is the hidden ability one from the Game Boy console that has static.
Hashtag noted.
Well, when you see Ojibwe or Omakeku or whatever,
This one,
Mankey.
I'm not going to touch it.
Thing is, it's there to switch in on those like fake outs and shit. Anyway, hip out on to set sand and also do a couple different things. I was a little disappointed in some of the plays I made this round, but we could talk about that later. Mega Heracross has so much potential to put so much damage on every single one of his Pokemon that, like, I really wish I had led with him.
Oh, yeah, no, if you led with him, that would have been downright scary.
Yeah, if I had led with him, Articuno would have got O-Code. Even with the Focus Sash. And then, just like, I could have probably even O-Code
The Empoleon.
the Empoleon. Like, it would have been different. But anyway, Titus coming in again, proving that he is one of the strongest members on my team, even though I straight up, like, when last year he really let me down, he let Steven down, and I was like, not sure if I wanted to bring him this season, but I love him, he's my favorite Pokemon, and I brought him this season, and he's been doing ridiculously, surprisingly well. And that's my team this round. I forget which one had my Z move. I don't know if I use it this round, so we'll go into that. But real quick, I'll leave Dryden to you, or AKA Chris Speakman.
Gotcha. Well, talking about Mons that have been doing surprisingly well, Articuno has been a very good Mon for Chris lately. Really good at supporting the team and just hitting hard as a truck when it does get the hit. Empoleon here as well. Man, this thing is just tanky, man. Tanky.
Definitely.
And it's definitely a powerful asset versus Ian, and is a load of ground types. So it definitely gets work in for sure. Dragonite, man, this is just his powerhouse, man. This thing just... if he has a Mon that just goes Hulk Smash, that's Dragonite all day, every day. And then we got Bruxish here. It doesn't really get a lot of utility in this match specifically, but I believe he brought Bruxish because he was expecting Galizapod to come out. And if he did bring Galizapod, Bruxish would have been a really effective way to shut it down.
Definitely.
And we got Espeon here, Magic Bounce Espeon. It has access to a lot of really cute moves, so it does a couple cute things here and there. Got a very high special attack stat for sure. And then we got Mega Beedrill here to finish it off. Really good cleanup Mon late game. Definitely when I had Mega Beedrill for like a week or so, like I regretted bringing it in turn 1 because it just got destroyed. But for the late game cleanup, Beedrill is a savage. So definitely a powerful asset to have on his team. And I think that's really all I got to say about that.
Sir.
Speakman's team looking nasty.
Yeah, man.
Poison coming in to hurt my people.
I'm glad that if you think about it, because we made Speakman a last-minute exception into the league later on, and he's been doing work, man. It was worth it. It was well worth it.
Yeah.
I'm
ready if you guys are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's do it. Anybody got the countdown ready?
Oh shit! I started it already.
Well, okay. I'm glad I said something. I'm like, all right, just go back and I'll just go 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hang on. I haven't gone back yet.
I'm just like, all right, when are we gonna go?
Alright, hang on. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
You know, I kind of like how we do that 1, 2, 3, go. It kind of reminds me of Cowboy Bebop. You know what I mean? Like with that intro song.
Yeah.
Like ready, set, go. Like.
Pokemon. For those of you that don't know, I'm munching on Haribo Gummy Bears, official sponsor of the stream.
Whoa!
Ian. Come on.
Whoa! They support animal
can't do
cruelty. You can't do that. Dude, Coke Zero is the official sponsor. Like, get that trash out of here.
Coke Zero is not the official sponsor, but we don't support the gummy bears either.
No, man. Animal cruelty is a bad thing, okay?
Alright.
This turn one is funny.
Drinking Coke Zero is cruelty, Zach.
Hey.
I wanted to put stealth rocks on to Clefable just to like catch him off guard.
It was pretty funny though, because like both of them just were like, I'm just gonna set up this turn.
Right.
So Stealth Rock and Stealth Rock just come out. We got Tailwind support here, which is gonna be really clutch. And this was the idea we had. We had if Tailwind's out, the Sand Rush Excadrill won't be as scary.
And so it wasn't.
And a Flash Cannon was obviously there to try and hit the Clefable. And this Rock Slide's just gonna do mad damage to Vanilla Ice.
Did a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Would have killed. Would have killed.
It would have killed. It would have killed. And it does eventually die from the hail damage. I mean, sand damage. I apologize. Does die from the sand damage. And I believe the Focus Sash was literally just there. Like, if you did have Sand Rush Excadrill, it was going to pull off a Tailwind. And that was its job.
Yeah.
And it did that. Yeah. Like, he had no other purpose other than to set Tailwind. Alright. And we got Scaled right here to finish off the Excadrill. We were both really surprised you actually kept it in. Because we were like...
Or
this
have
is-
protected.
Yeah.
I could have
I was a bit
protected even.
confused.
Yeah.
This is the fuck up. I could have protected
Mhm.
and then done like Earthquake.
And I think in general, losing Excadrill like early on like really just hurt you. For sure, but you know what I mean. Just
In the end, you'll see the turning point though.
Okay.
So Protect goes off. Grass Knot. I was like, do I switch? And I just decided to leave him in, see if he could survive. He didn't.
Nah, man. Hippowdon's a heavy mon, man. Grass Knot did a lot of damage there. Grass Knot is such a.
I also the build on this does not have full investment in special attack, which plays a big deal.
Yeah, now this is a more is it more physically defensive or specially defensive?
I think especially defensive.
Okay.
But not that it matters.
Right. So here's the Heat Wave.
Should have gone Discharge, but I didn't want to hurt Titus.
No, that makes sense.
I also struggled with whether to bring Heal Bell or not.
Yeah, that would have probably been really clutch. I know I wasn't a fan.
I think
So
this
he
is
was-
actually Buginium Z Vaporeon.
Oh, really?
Either bug or water.
And that was clutch. The burn literally just helped him meet his berry, so he gets almost back to full.
I was like, come on. Die from the sand.
It's
Could have gone double protect here.
so much passive damage in this turn. And this protect was clutch. This move though, this move was real.
So, if I had full special attack investment,
Would have killed. Would have killed. And this was just enough.
And I was like, come on,
Just
paralyze. I was like, come on, paralyze.
Triggers the weakness policy, and that boosts his stats, which gives him enough special attack to kill the bird. Just enough. We were both like struggling, like thinking of ways to beat you, and we were like, weakness policy would be really clutch on Empoleon just because he's so bulky, and you got so many mons that he's weak to. So like,
yeah, Earthquake could have triggered that a couple turns ago.
Yeah, exactly. So now we got Heracross here. Is this the first week you brought Heracross?
Second.
Second, okay.
I don't need no psychic.
Yeah, man. And this is where you solidify your kill on the both Pokemon. You're like, well, screw you, man.
And Titus racks up another 2 kills.
Nice.
Alright, the next move is really kind of strange, but there was thought behind it. And this is actually the turn that decides the match. So, he megas. I go for Protect, which arguably should have gone for Ice Beam in this point. Or even switched into Clefable. But here's why. He goes for the Dragon Rush, right? If this crit didn't happen, Heracross would have been able to attack.
Man, that hurts.
And I did the Protect specifically to trigger the Berry. And then I was going to retreat him to reset Toxic. Now I'm fucked. And arguably I also should have protected.
But even then, when you just because what were you using with the Heracross? Rock Blast?
Rock Blast, yeah. Would have killed either of his Pokemon.
I guess.
I guess.
And that's 3 kills this round for Vaporeon.
One day you'll get MVP. One day. When we feel sorry enough for Ian.
Shut up. Boom. And that's that.
That was
2-0.
a good match, though. That was a good match, though.
It was a really good match, yeah.
It was a really good match.
Yeah. I feel like maybe
the crit definitely changed some stuff, and also like if I had switched a couple things.
Honestly, though, I would say if you were in the right mindset, like obviously not without the stomach pains and all that, like, and you got to play test a little more, maybe you would have brought something different to the table. Maybe it would have been. Again,
if you think about it, this team arguably had the answers for his team. The problem was that I just wasn't focused.
You weren't in the zone at all, and that shows.
Not to make excuses.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the crit did matter as far as him living, but at the same time, you made very questionable decisions with the Excadrill and all that, and keeping the Hippo in.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if you were in the right mindset, maybe that match might have ended differently.
Definitely.
Oh, hold on, Hershey. Hershey wants that Vanilla Ice. Hey, do you got one of them?
I do have one of the Vanilla Ice.
We got some Vanilla Ice baby for you, Hershey.
Yeah, he's just sitting, waiting to be distributed.
Well, hook up your boy, man. Hook him up. All right. Who's this next match we got?
Oh
here?
Yeah, let me switch to that.
Oh, we got the last match of the stream.
All right, so you guys should like this. You guys should like this song. The viewers aren't gonna hear it, but you'll hear it. I'm online, by the way. Excuse me, I'm online, by the way, Hershey. Just log on. You can get Articuno.
All right, well, you got it loaded up, so while you hook up your boy with his bird, I guess me and Jay can take the reins.
Yeah,
Jay, I've
man,
been talking a lot. You want to talk about Mike or you want to talk about Phil? Up to you.
Yeah, guess I'll go with my boy Mike, you know.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. You got it.
My fellow young buck. All right, so Mike got Dragulge off the wire, I believe, last week, was it, right?
Dragology.
Okay, well, Mike got Dragulge, right, from the wire last week, right?
Dragon, yes.
Yeah.
Y'all get
it was
on me
a really
about
solid-
this Nido Queen, but Dragology.
Listen, man, I
said
never
Dragon.
argue about any. Get that shit out. That's something between you two.
Jay, you've let me down.
So I don't care. This
Dude,
whole season.
You know
you've
what?
let me down. How about
I
that?
wish Tarakion was on the midseason wire just so I could stop you from getting it.
I wish that you could be top 5 in the league right now, but I guess we both can't have our wishes, can we? Anyway,
Mother.
yeah, Mike got that from the wire last week. I think it's a solid pickup for his team. I feel like he needed something that could, since he did pick up Tyranitar, something that could be a decent fairy killer, and I think it does the job. He has his Whimsicott. It's probably been one of his best Pokemon throughout the season. It's a great support Pokemon overall, and it might be one of the best that we have in the doubles format.
Definitely can agree with that.
Definitely. He has a Seismitoad, which has done a lot of work, actually. Seismitoad is Pokemon I really loved, but I've never really seen it do that well double. But Mike this season has really put it to work, whether it just be like those random rain dances to, help it with Swift Swim and just amplify its power. It's been doing a lot of work. Minior, we haven't really seen Mike bring this season. I think he brought it maybe once or twice before, but I'm eager to see what he'll do with it. He actually traded it away to Chris for Bruxish, I believe.
There's actually a funny story about that trade that I can get into after you're finished.
Alright. Crobat was Pokemon that I had on my this past one. Mike's used it really good this season, maybe even better than I did. And yes, it's always been putting a lot of work in, and he finally got his Tyranitar back. Everybody know how much Mike loved Tyranitar last season. It's one of his favorite Pokemon. So I know he was really happy when he got it back.
Your boy came home. Came home.
And now it's like it's gonna just be destroyed by these fighting Z moves like it did last season.
I was gonna say about that Minior trade. Chris was telling me about it. He was like, so Mike hits because he wanted that Minior for a while from Mike, and Mike hits him up, and Mike's like, all right, so you want my Minior, right? He was like, yeah, and he was like, I'll give it to you for literally anything on your team. I just don't care about it. I don't want it anymore. And Chris was like, okay, cool, because I literally only picked up this Bruxish for one match, and that match is done, so I don't need it anymore. So yeah, I can trade Bruxish for it. they literally were just like, we don't give a shit about either of these Pokemon, so you can have it. You can
That's funny.
Yeah. So I guess I'll talk about Phil's team here. We got Machamp, your boy. Machamp's actually been putting in some pretty decent work in the season so far.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy about it.
Right.
We got its signature rival Conkeldurr coming in mid-season, so it'll be really interesting to see how that plays out. We got Liepard over here with the fake out support. Really wish I didn't trade it to him. Phil, please give it back. I could use it. It'd be nice, thank you. Anyway, so it got prankster support, really good mon, fake out, all of that stuff. We got Chestnut over here. Man, this thing is a beast. It didn't get any love last season, and it's been putting in some pretty good work on Phil's team. So really excited to see what he does with it in this match. Especially with so many Pokemon that he could effectively utilize it against. Right. And then we also got Dusknoir here making a good return. Very bulky mon, man. This thing, and it also has some pretty access to some really interesting moves. So we'll definitely see how that plays out. And then also we got Mega Houndoom here. Really strong mon, man. Just hits hard as a truck when it does go off. And then, of course, Roserade to seal the deal with its powerful special attacks. And they, one of Jay's fan favorites, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Absolutely.
And yet you were talking shit about it the other week.
How dare you?
Talking shit about it.
How dare you?
Drop Roserade, man. Fuck Shiftry's the shit.
I said that.
That was actually Zach. So
I definitely said that.
And then you agreed with him.
I did not actually.
We agreed that Shiftry was a bad
Check the
drop.
replays, man. If you
Fake out.
me, Ian, I'm correct, bro. Come on.
We agreed that Shiftry was a bad drop in general. But to be fair, now he has Life Hard, so that's way better.
Right.
Alright, so you were saying Roserade you finish on?
Yeah, man.
Oh
It's
yeah,
much
we're
fun.
ready to go.
Alright. Well. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, so while we're firing this match off, I guess we can talk about
What?
is this
What are we gonna
song?
talk about?
What is this
Just listen,
song?
just wait.
I'm so done with you, Ian.
It's one of Philip's favorite rappers, man.
That's so funny.
T'Chaka, the father of T'Challa.
Off the seaweed. Ooh, Chickering team.
Ooh.
Okay. This is a first.
I'm actually surprised that Ice Punch didn't kill.
Ooh, this is gonna hit hard as a truck.
Will it though?
It should.
What's the base damage on that?
Barely.
Alright, so while we talk, is anybody interested in a battle royale tonight or not?
Battle Royale? You mean 2-on-2?
No, battle royale.
No.
Okay, so no battle royale. So I'm fine with the 2-on-2. Who wants to get in?
That was, you rolled over easy there.
Well, I'm like, whatever. You know, if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. We have to have people to play if we don't.
Sludge Bomb.
Alright, well, I guess I'll set up some teams while we're waiting. Are we using season mons or?
You can use whatever.
Alright. Got it.
Up to including lower tier legendaries.
Up to lower tier legendaries. I don't have a whole lot ready, but I'll see what I can do. Hey man, I'll see what I got.
That Brave Bird kill on the Houndoom was clutch.
Yeah.
Where the heck did... This song is not stream appropriate.
It's not, I mean, it's not on the stream.
I'm just hearing the lyrics. I'm just like, what the hell is this?
Off the seaweed, can't afford to die.
Hey, is that 003 a reference to Cyborg 009?
I don't know.
That anime was good as fuck.
You have to ask Phil. It was probably a JoJo reference.
Is it?
No.
I don't think it is.
Alright, Brave Bird. Goodbye, T'Chaka.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Count Chocula.
Do we have anybody that's up for team doubles?
Let's see.
See if I see if I
Hey.
can find someone.
Hey Jordan, I see you in the Twitch. You wanna get in an exhibition? Do a team battle with somebody or something? If
No.
not, we can just do our standard doubles thing. It's up to y'all.
We skate
Anybody
to
feel-
one song and one song only.
Man, I feel bad because I'm like I never like stay for the battle. Just like since it's like a school night, the very next day I usually can't. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
it
does.
Nah, man, that's fair. You got your school's more important. Alright, so what do I want to use? You said lower tier legendaries?
You can use them. You don't have to use all lower tier. Shadow Sneak gets the kill on Seaweed. Rain Dance, another one of his favorite moves to use with that Pokemon. Possibly the most effective person to use it. Energy Ball! Boom! Asui is surviving by one hit because of the Focus Sash.
Does Marshadow count as lower tier?
No.
No, please.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
As long as you're willing to admit that it's a lower tier Pokemon, and we should have included it into the league.
Or we should actually.
Definitely.
Let's upgrade the mid-season wire.
Let's do it, bro.
Marshadow, Cresselia. Fuck it, Kyra. Fucking, what's that one you had us approve last year? Glaceon or whatever.
Oh, you mean Kyrium?
Kyurem, yeah.
Glaceon.
I don't even know.
That legendary Glaceon. Alright, so this is where it all goes
Isn't
down.
Glaceon like the
Yeah.
ice version of Eevee?
No, it's a legendary.
Really?
Alright. Well, I'm not gonna bring that because that's
No,
not
I'm
good
lying. It's not. Alright, so he goes for the rock slide. 003 survives. Donnie flinches and can't move, which therefore cannot allow him to kill that. And then his other move misses.
Oh.
Is the match turning in Michael's favor?
Oh, Mike's on to his last Pokemon.
Rock slide goes off. Is it enough? Oh, it kills 003. But what's Donnie's plan? Will he flinch again? Donnie uses Drain Punch. And it's enough! In a stunning upset, a 1-0 win!
Mike lost?
Philip Graham takes the place above Mike in the W loss category.
Nice.
What?
That's
Yeah.
I
very,
did not expect that. I'm not gonna
that's
lie.
very nice.
Yeah, I don't think
Those
anybody
standings are gonna
expected
look
that.
real different now.
Yeah, next week though is gonna be.
Oh, that's gonna be. Whew, next week is gonna be rough, man.
Oof! Again, guys, if you're gonna loan somebody a Pokemon, like, don't loan Pokemon. You make deals, they're final.
Right. So like, if you loan someone a Pokemon, just keep it, man. Just don't give it back.
Well, I mean, not that. I'm just saying, like, you know,
like,
finish
Don't
finish
give it
the
back.
loan, but then, like, stop making loans in the future.
Nah, man, there is no loan. Like, just keep the Pokemon and just don't give it back. I
If
think
there's
that's
if somebody's out there loaning somebody something right now, like, finish the loan process,
should-
but in the
you should
future.
probably keep the Pokemon. If you,
No, I wouldn't. I would not say that.
I think
Do we
I think that's-
we
that's good.
we don't co-sign on that? I think we
I
should.
co-sign on that.
Hey, can I borrow that muck? I promise I'll give it back.
Well, he already made his trade this week.
Ah,
Exactly.
man, you ruined my plan. I was hoping he forgot.
And that was the last
You
match,
guys want
right?
to take a look ahead to next week?
Yeah, we could do that. I've got actually something queued up for you.
Ooh. Spicy.
Boom. Turn off this. Turn this on.
So let me look in this Twitch chat. Do we? Okay. Jordan can't join us. Anybody want to hit up the PLC chat? Ask if anybody wants to get in a multi battle.
Sure, I got you.
Jay, if you can't though, like you can't make it because it's a school night, I understand.
I say we just cut it off.
Oh really? I was
Really?
actually hoping to get in a match.
I mean, I'll get in one match if we don't get like I just want. I'm not gonna sit here and wait 15 minutes, you know, for somebody to be
Ow.
available.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that at all. I was saying if somebody wants to get in real quick, you know.
I mean,
We
if
can
they
do
were
it.
so inclined.
Yeah. At the same time, though, I'm not sure if anybody has a whole buttload of Pokemon to play with. I know a lot of people. They just pretty much just have their Pokemon for their season, and that's about it.
I was one of those last year.
Yeah, I remember that. You sucked.
Shut up.
You shut up. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna have this team ready for you in a second, sir.
Boop.
So, guys, how are you feeling about literally next week?
Well,
About that?
I'm bringing it up. It just hit the main screen, so you guys can check it out. We're going to what is it? Schedule. So we're going to week 8, the week before play our mid-season transfer window. We've got Josh versus myself, Jay versus Reese, Speakman versus Mike, which is a crucial match. Speakman's gone undefeated. Well, he lost one time. Jay has gone lost one time. So both of those people have a 5-1 record, and they're up against two of really stiff competitors. Now, Mike lost last week, so Mike's out for blood. Chris won last week, but, who knows? Is he ready for the Mike Fury?
The Mike Fury.
So, those two matches are probably going to be our last two matches next week. I'm assuming they're going to be super epic. And then we're going to have Zach versus Jordan, another really epic match. Again, Jordan's had a rough season, but so far he's actually always been a wild card because you could lose against him or you could win against him, and both players here need a win.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and then we got Will and Steven, so that'll probably be one of the first matches. And then
So mean.
Then we got Jackson versus Phillip, another crazy match. Both players have been doing on and off good, and a couple of lost. I think their records are really similar. Phillip might be ahead of him. So that'll be a great match. And then John versus Jalen. So that could go either way, honestly. Not to disparage either players, but they've both had rough on-off weeks. And so, realistically, that's another good match. Like, Jalen versus Will actually ended up being a fantastic match, even though they were both, on the lower tier end of the standings. But then, that was still a great match. And then John did really well against Josh this week. And now he's coming in against Jalen, who did really well and is only improving every week. And we're looking at another great match there. So, that's exciting.
Alright, this upcoming week's gonna be big and things. Just going into mid-season.
Oh, yes.
Because hopefully if I do beat a Reese, I kind of already have a spot in playoffs. And so,
Yeah, if you beat a Reese, you go straight to playoffs. Yeah, exactly.
And Reese was talking that smack in the chat. He last week, this weekend, he was already being like, Jay's gonna take the L, and Reese did hand me my worst loss. But
I think
I'm definitely out for blood.
I'm about to say we got some fighting words out here.
And if we're looking at the records over all seasons, and this is not to be like a shit and anybody's cut at all, but I don't think you've beat him in regular season.
I know, that's why I said he had me on my worst loss.
I'm
Plus, I've
saying.
only faced him once in general.
Oh, you've only faced him once? Okay, well, still, like, you know, it's vengeance time. That's Rocky versus. Anyway,
Anyway.
So at the
I don't
end
know
of
where
next
he's going,
week,
but-
that's really crucial. I did want to talk about this. So the end of next week is a standard wire transfer window. That Saturday morning, you get a 1-1 until the end, until 11:59 Sunday evening, 11:59 Sunday evening, and then starting at 12:01 or 12 and 1 second. Monday morning, the mid-season transfer opens where you get a 2-2. You get 2 trades, 2 wires. Also, we get introduced to, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to that page. We get introduced to the mid-season wire, which I don't think any of the viewers have actually even seen yet. We get into the mid-season wire, which opens up and is just really crazy, honestly.
It's ridiculous, man.
I'm with it.
Here we go. Yeah, so opening at 3:12:18, 12 o'clock a.m. and 1 second, you get to pick between these Pokemon. There's 2 Charizards on the roster. Charizard Y and Charizard X. There's Venusaur, Blastoise. These are your new Megas. Lopunny, Scizor, Gardevoir, Absol, Sharpedo, Audino, Garchomp. All really great Megas. Not too overpowered, not too underpowered. A couple of them even serve a big purpose outside of their Megas.
Right.
Namely, Scizor and Blastoise can do some cool stuff outside of his Mega. Sharpedo has speed boost outside of his Mega already. Audino is decent as a support Pokemon, Mega or not. Garchomp can go either way too. Like, those are some Pokemon that you have a lot of options with. Then we get into the legendary trio, the Musketeers. A notable member missing, but we have Cobalion and Viscerion on the wire, followed by Meloetta. Like, I was thinking a lot of people were going to be like, Meloetta? This guy's going to go, why is he bringing Meloetta? Like, yeah, I went for some Mythics. We got some Mythics on this roster, man. Volcarona for those dance teams, and just in general, a bug flying type, fire type that's like really good. Azumarill's always been a bitch in everybody's side, especially mine. Buzzswole, this is the second Ultra Beast to be introduced right now, behind Guzzlord, who's already on the list above us. Then we have Diggersby, a great Pokemon. Mandibuzz, a super great support Pokemon and not so bad offensively. Bisharp, one of the greatest OU and possibly even Uber tier Pokemon of its typing. I don't think it's the only Dark Steel type even. And then we have Infernape. That's a really popular Pokemon. I know Zach, you're a fan of that.
Yep, absolutely. Love
and
that
I know Jalen's a big fan of that, so that's going to be a tough ticket. Then we have Togetic, which is kind of a lower tier version of Togekiss, but with Evilite, it can be arguably better, although it is a target for knockoff. Trevenant, great Pokemon, especially in Sun with that Harvest and stuff, and doubles. Lunatress, Mantine. I forget why that was cool. And then the third Ultra Beast to get introduced, Stakakakaka.
Stackata.
Stakataka.
Anyway.
Jesus.
Mantine is cool because it gets like access to like Tailwind.
Who doesn't
really
this
good-
year?
Yeah, but he's like a good water, really good special wall. Got access to a lot of really good moves. Got access to Roost. He's got some cool toys.
That's true. Okay. So we got those guys. Then we got Umbreon. That's Jay's favorite evolution, I assume.
My baby.
Umbreon's one of his favorites. Hitmontop did work last year. What's up?
My bad. I was just going to add a little more onto that with Mantine. If you didn't know, Mantine is actually Skarmory's the eternal rival. Mantine, where Skarmory has 140 base defense, Mantine has 140 base special defense.
Oof, I shouldn't know that.
That's pretty
ridiculous.
beast. That's
So
pretty
he can-
ridiculous.
He can take some hits.
Alright.
Hitmontop with the Intimidate, and obviously a couple other really great support moves like Fake Out. Nido King contrasting the Queen that's already on the roster, giving players another access to a Sheer Forest ground poison type. Exceligor to rival that Excalibur that's on the list. Mind Shao is super great support. Fake Out Mon, as well as got some really good like move pools that you can kind of be janky with. Zangoose is interesting. It has some access to a couple really interesting things. Zatu, a great psychic flying type. I think, is that one of the... There's a couple psychic flying types, right? Or is that the only one?
There's
There's
what's his
Swoobat.
name? Yeah, Swoobat and Igilith. That thing.
Sigalith. Sigalith is
Yeah,
flying psychic
Sigalith.
as well.
Word. Alright, so one of three. And then Rampardos, which I was a stickler for. I think Rampardos has a lot of potential if used in the right way.
Okay.
Clonkadur, like we mentioned earlier, is Machamp's eternal rival. That's showing up on the midseason wire. Jinx, the opposition of Mr. Mime. Victini, the second mythic, a really great Pokemon. Super rounded stats, but not too OP. And then Almastar, I think, is a great Swift Swimmer Pokemon with some decent stats as well. Snorlax finally making its way.
Access.
Go ahead.
My bad. Also gets access to like Shell Smash and stuff, unlike Kabutops.
Oh. Shell Smash with the white herb.
Yeah.
Snorlax coming over here being a great Pokemon. He was on the draft last year, and we thought that, like, we felt that once it got picked up, it never went anywhere. So we wanted it as a wire Pokemon, just, you know, to give everybody a fair shot at it. And then Ambipom is a super great Pokemon. It's got that double hit ability, right?
It's got double hit, but it's really good with Technician.
Yeah.
Technician, Fake Out. Got some access to a lot of really good moves with Technician, and it also has access to like Sucker Punch and stuff.
And I gotta say, I know for a fact. Yeah, I know for a fact it's one of Mike's favorite Pokemon.
It's a good mon. Honestly, I kind of wish we had it in an initial draft, but hey, there's always next season.
Durant is a solid Pokemon, actually. A lot of people might underestimate that. We have Azelf standing alone amongst the trio. Tropius, and then finally Gudra, who we had originally had on the roster and pushed her back.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it, guys. That's your midseason wire. I don't think we had any bites on the battles.
I'm ready if you're ready to go.
All right, let me put a team together, and then we'll get one battle in.
Okay. This team is literally just stuff that's just kind of thrown together. So
I'll show you a team that's thrown together.
I don't know how to take that, so I'm gonna take it as a positive. That's how I live my life.
Updating the standings, and it's been a pleasure.
Been a great time. Yeah, you can bow out if you need to.
And I'll catch you guys next week. For the viewers, thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle that my fellow commentators are about to have.
Absolutely. Take it easy, brother.
Ian, you have to beat Zach, by the way.
Hey, shut up. Get out of here. Nobody likes you.
You have to beat him.
Yeah, I know. I'm on it.
All right. Deal with, guys.
Peace out, bro. Damn it. Hold on, I'm almost ready.
That's all good. Take your time, bro. So we excited about this mid-season, bro?
Yeah, definitely.
There's a couple of mons that you suggested actually that I wasn't really like looking at for a minute, and I'm actually kind of considering picking them up if they stick around. So
yeah, I mean, there's some really interesting stuff that you might not have thought about, and you got to remember the big part about the mid-season is that you're dealing with teams, you know, that don't necessarily have, what's the word I'm looking for? You're looking at Pokemon that aren't really going to get sniped in that period of time, but have potential. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
The late snipes.
I'm actually looking at them, and some interesting stuff. The cool thing about me picking up Politoed is that either he's going to be really good trade bait, or I'm actually going to use it.
Yeah, because if you got that Amistar, that'd be a dope Pokemon to have with that. Or if you could somehow finagle that Swampert.
Oh, I can. It's on Jalen's team. I can definitely get it.
Oh.
Hey man, I'm just